Okay, very good. I'm going to ask both of you to unmute yourselves.
Yes.
Hi, good morning. And
Hello. Good morning. Afternoon.
okay, let me get the file back here. I'm glad we're able to get you. We got you on. Okay.
Thanks.
So,
Yeah.
got an important case here. The father, Daniel, filed. You and Daniel share one child, little Daniel, 7 years of age.
Yes.
And did you filed your appearance, correct, miss? Yeah, they give you a waiver?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. I'm just trying to see if it's in here. Yeah, they give you a waiver. We need to get an appearance on file. And they won't charge you for it because you have a waiver, okay? So,
Yeah.
do we have an agreement here? Miss, do you have an agreement? Apparently, the child's going back and forth.
Yes. We have our own agreements since he was little that I was never gonna file child support or anything like that because I think it's like a horrible thing. But it really got a little out of control, but we're like trying to make it stable for our son's sake.
The
So
child support is for the child, and the court's required to set it unless you folks have a deviation that you folks agree that you're meeting the needs of the child.
Yes.
But we also need a parenting agreement here. You know, we call them petitions for allocation of parental responsibility. That's a fancy way of talking about whether it's joint decision-making or sole decision-making. Bless you. And it's very easy. If you folks can agree that the child's going to, you like the pediatrician, that's fine. You can agree on any medical treatments. If you like the school the child's going to, public or private, if you want private, then you've got to pay for it. If you can agree upon religion, practice it, don't practice it, that's, you know, you're not fighting over it. And you can agree on extracurriculars. You know, he's going to want to get involved in sports or arts or, you know, music. And then you have to split the cost of those things. Then this should be a joint parenting.
Yes.
You know, this shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. The only issue was that the dad got a little frustrated because he wanted to pick him up like at certain hour and the child was sleeping. So
okay. Well, we can, and that's why we need an agreement.
No, it's not right.
All right. Well, we can work that out. So what? Let me get out a piece of paper here, because I can get.
There's been plenty of days that you haven't come.
There we go. So this is a parenting plan that I can fill out for you folks. We can get this done today. What about child support? What are we doing with respect to that? You folks.
Child support. Since I separate from her, our agreement was that I was going to give her 160 every 2 weeks.
Is that right, Miss? Is that what?
Yes,
that's acceptable? Is that the amount you want it set at?
He's been with me.
That's correct. We've been agreeing on that. And as far as the COVID, I've been receiving a little less and I'm not upset about that. That's perfect for me. It's just, we just need he wants to have the parenting agreement for like holidays and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I agree with him also. And sharing every other birthday, every other year, sharing.
So I can start, I have a mediator, but I could start working through this with you folks and get this parenting plan done.
Yes.
So there's no reason why this shouldn't be a joint decision making. So I'm going to put the X's and the both responsible for making the decisions. And then what that means is you share the educational schedule, you know, both appear at the school. Any health issues, you just run them by each other. The child goes in for regular checkups, but if the child, let's say, fell on the playground, broke its nose, and it needed plastic surgery, you got to consult with each other. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Any good parents would do that, right? I mean,
yes, exactly.
It's not that complicated. Practice religion, don't practice religion. If you're not fighting over it, that's your freedom to do when the child's with you. If you want to go to a
Yes.
church or a synagogue or whatever.
Mhm.
And then extracurricular activities, communicate with each other, and you share the expenses of it. If the boy is in the sports or music, you got to share the costs, the uncover costs. You know, uniforms are expensive. For
Yes.
sport, soccer, things like that. Okay. All right.
Yes.
So what is the parenting schedule during the weekdays?
For Mondays, he has some Monday.
Monday from when to when?
No.
No, it's
It's Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah. He
I
stays over.
pick him up Sundays
Yep.
in the morning. Then I drop him Mondays at 8:30, and then Thursdays I pick him up in the oh no wait Wednesdays I pick him up at 5, and then I drop him Saturdays at 8:30.
Okay. So I suspect this works around work schedules. Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Sundays, is this every week the same or does it?
Yeah,
vary?
Yes. I was
every
the
week
same.
it's the same.
Okay. Is the same. Very good. So Sundays, what time in the mornings are you picking the boy up on a Sunday?
8 a.m.
All right, so it's Sundays 8 a.m. to Monday 8:30. When you drop
PM.
the boy off at 8:30, is that
8:30 p.m.
school?
PM.
8:30 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
night,
Yeah.
nighttime.
Night. Yeah.
So the kid will, otherwise you get the kid to school on Mondays,
Mondays, yeah, and I pick
comes
him
home
up.
to your house, and then
Yeah.
you get him back to mom's house at night.
At night. Yeah.
Okay, very good. And then Wednesdays you get him.
Wednesdays night it's or 5 p.m. and
Okay.
then I drop him Saturday morning. Yeah.
All right, you agree with that, Mom? That
Yes. He's been helping me a lot because well, I'm alone in the apartment.
No, I
So-
agree. This is, I love it. I like the schedule.
Yeah.
So then we get to the holidays. What do we want to do? Like, do you want it as agreed upon? We have New Year's Day, Easter, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day.
Yeah.
Every other year.
Basically he spends with him most of the time. I agree with, like, I've been
No,
having
Christmas
All
his
right, one at
birthday.
a
I
time.
didn't
Let me
spend with him.
let me hear from her first, sir. Let me just hear. You agree with what?
as far as the problem here was that I was taking Sundays off because I was like feeling sad because I didn't spend time with my son. So
Okay, so what do we want to do at the holidays? The way, if you look at this, I can't hear you, miss, your volume.
Yeah.
So look
we
at my
can
screen.
probably, I've been thinking we can work on holidays either
Every other year.
every
Oh,
other year. Yeah, that sounds
that's
perfect
better.
to me.
All right,
Or
look
we
at
can
my
just
screen.
at any
Look
Mhm.
at my screen. It lists the holidays and it says even number years, odd number years. So I can put, I could rotate them all, or, you know what the better thing to do here? This is a little difficult because you're not in my courtroom.
Yeah. You
Um,
can like
oh, you have
read
that.
them by chart and we can both agree on those.
Okay, so do you want, I see, so you've got yourself getting the odd number years.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
an even number year, so that would mean you get every holiday in 2020 and you get every
2020.
holiday in 2021.
Yeah.
Usually people mix that up. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay.
Because otherwise, the way you filled that out is you're just getting all, and I'm not saying I haven't seen it. Okay, I'm not saying that. I've seen everything, quite frankly.
Okay.
But, you know, you don't want to go a year where every major holiday spent with just one parent. And quite frankly, the key to success here is flexibility, knowing that if all of a sudden it's supposed to be dad's, let's just say, 4th of July, but mom's got the whole family for some reasons coming in for a big barbecue, that kid should be with that family. And then you make it up the next year, you flip them. Do you understand? The key is flexibility and understanding that we're trying to make these holidays the best for the young child, you know? Understanding that, do you want me, it sounds like you folks need to pound this out together. Fill it
Yes.
out, sign it, and then I can enter it. So I
Yes.
can have this email, this document to
You
you
already
folks.
have it.
What?
You already have
Yeah. I already have the paperwork here.
Yeah, it's not signed, sir. You can't just
Oh.
give me paperwork. If you look at it, it's got to be signed by both of you.
Okay.
So then she needs to
So I
sign.
can't just do this. They're on page 6 of 7, it's a 7-page document. There's a place for each of you to sign, the mother and father.
Okay, so if I give it to her, she can sign it?
Yeah, and you fill it out. Like I said, I wouldn't go just you get all odd years and she gets all even number, because that would mean this entire year, every major holidays with mom.
That's
None
fine.
with you. What you usually do is you rotate them. If you're getting, for instance, Christmas Day, mom should get New Year's Day or vice versa. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically an agreement we can make together and we can sign it together, because most of the time I work at a restaurant, so those days I'm usually working.
Yeah,
so-
you make more money. And
Yeah.
a lot of times it is just the one parent, because
Yeah,
the other parent has to work for a living. It's all about work schedules and things like that.
Mhm.
But things like Thanksgiving Day, usually if you get Thanksgiving Day, then you don't get Christmas Day. You know what I mean? So you
Yeah.
look at those lists,
Mhm.
you mix it up. And you're always flexible, because if all of a sudden mom
Yes.
is free for once
Mhm.
on one of those major holidays, she should probably keep the kid for that day.
So-
You have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Now, some people don't celebrate Christmas Eve. Some
Mhm.
people, that's a bigger day for them than the other day. Some people don't care. They don't celebrate Christmas at all.
Mhm.
And it's important to somebody. So
Yes.
you folks need to go through it. It's
Mhm.
simple. You fill it out. If you folks can fill out this parenting agreement, sign it, send it back here, e-file it is what you do. You right? They e-file it. Can they e-file it?
Mhm.
Yeah, my signature.
proposed.
Yeah.
You can always change it.
So,
Or you can, they can, are you checking the C-107 email?
Yep, they can send it.
I could do a court order where you email it
What's the
to
email?
my courtroom. Email.
okay. What's the email?
I'm gonna put it in a court order for you.
Okay.
So it's easier. And then you folks fill this out. All you need to do, you have to by law take a parenting class. I'll put that in my court order. I'm very flexible. I'll take a parenting class from anywhere, take something online. I know the College of Lake County is really behind and they charge twice as much to take it online. So I'll take it from anybody. Take a parenting class, agree on this parenting plan, and then how are we doing child? I will put in my court order that dad's paying child support 160 every 2 weeks. When's the next date that you pay, Dad?
The next day is
What day of the
Saturday.
week do you pay?
Friday, I think.
A Friday? Is it this Friday or next Friday you pay?
This Friday.
This Friday. So,
it's every other Saturday, ma'am, when he gets drop off, yeah.
June 9th,
Oh, well.
or do you pay on Saturday or do you pay on Friday?
Yeah, before it was Friday. Now
It
when
was-
I drop him Saturdays, yeah.
You just give her a check, is that it?
I pay cash and she gives me the receipt.
Okay. All right. So this is what I'll put in my court order, that you're going to pay child support of 160 every other week, commencing June 20th. We'll continue that. We'll put it in writing, both parties to take a parenting class. And you need to complete the parenting plan. I will email the parenting plan, a clean copy of it to you.
Mhm.
I will put in the email account that you are to email it back to. And then we could have a status date in just a few weeks and get this done.
Okay.
How's that sound?
As far as I changed my email, can I give you my current email?
Sure, absolutely. I'm gonna get that in just 1 second. Let me write my notes. Okay, so mom's email What's your email, miss?
My name, Beatrice Alvarez.
So, let me make sure I'm,
I'll spell it.
Beatriz,
Yes.
Alvarez, Alvares, yeah?
Z with the Z.
Oh, EZ, oh, not S.
Yeah. For,
Okay,
and then it's 327
uh-huh.
at yahoo.com.
And, Dad, what's your email? Daniel, what's your email?
Mine is Daniel Ocampo,
Okay,
118922 @gmail.com.
all right, I'm gonna do a court order. I'm gonna send this email out to both of you. It will have an attached parenting plan.
Okay.
You know, print it off, fill it out, email it back to the email I tell you in my court order, which is cc107@lakecountyil.gov. It will be typed in my order, okay? So you don't have to try to
Okay.
write it down. And then let's set a status date, a pretrial date, I'll call it. And then if you do that, I can take this off my call. I can enter that parenting plan. And then just get your parenting class done. I'm gonna trust you to do that, okay? How does
Sounds
that sound?
perfect. Sounds perfect to me.
We can get this all done, wrapped up. And then in the future, you know, you just have a duty to share these uncovered expenses.
Yes.
Just don't sign the kid up for something you can't afford.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
care about that. Or if you want him in something special that's very expensive, hockey, you know, it's very expensive. If the other person can't pay half, then they pay what they can. Maybe they can only pay 25% because, you know, dad wants the kid in the hockey class and you may end up paying a little bit more if mom can't afford it, 50-50. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
being
that's
flexible about
perfect.
things?
Yeah, we've been working on that.
Okay,
a
good,
lot.
good. Because, you know, he's gonna want to do a lot of activities.
Yes.
Some are really expensive, so you gotta know that
Mhm.
and be fair with each other about those expenses, okay?
Mhm.
Any other
Yeah.
questions? Mom, any questions?
No, I think we're doing really good on my side. It's been okay.
Good. I'll put in this temporary parenting schedule in my order as well, but we'll formalize that when you fill out the paperwork,
Okay.
okay? Dad, any questions?
No, I don't think so. I'm just no, it's fine.
Excellent. Okay. So you folks will get my order and then fill it out and send it back, okay? And then let's do a status date to get this finalized. I'm looking at the first, right after July 4th. How about, what's a good date that week? That's like July 10th. Oh, I'm sorry.
I believe that's a Saturday.
It's July 9th or 10th. Probably the 10th. now. Yeah, let's do July 10th, folks. It's a Friday. How does that seem?
What time would that be?
I could do it at 9 o'clock. Does that work for you, Mom? Are you in work at that time?
I'm at work. I'm free after, most of the time after 6 for sure.
Tell me, is there any morning you're home?
It's a Tuesday or Wednesday all the time now.
Okay, I can do it Tuesday. How does July 7th look?
Sounds perfect. 9 a.m.
Yeah, let's do July 7th, 9 a.m. If you
Okay,
get the order to me and all that, I can sign it. We'll be done in just minutes, okay? On that
Okay.
date. Okay?
Yes. Sounds
Okay.
perfect, yes.
All right, any other questions? July 10th, that will be in my courtroom. You'll zoom in at 9 o'clock in the morning, okay?
Okay.
July 7th, right? You said
Yeah, July
Or 10th?
7th, that's a Tuesday, 9 o'clock.
Tuesday. Got it.
All right, you folks have a great day. Stay well,
All right.
okay?
You too. Thank you so
All right.
much, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.